Sky Dog Disciple. He wanted to know about your tone for slide guitar because you're a great slide guitar player. I know for me, I always feel like I grit my amp up too much, but I want all that grit because I feel like if I don't, then I'm not getting sustained. So how do you what's your amp pedal settings for when you're playing slide?
I don't do anything different really for slide than for just playing with my fingers, but it'll be a specific to the guitar. And juniors are really, they like slide because they have a lot of sustain, and they're a gritty, mean guitar anyway. More so than a Telecaster or an Esquire. Those would be a little tougher. I'm not playing a whole lot of slide on a Telecaster.
Do you jack the strings up like the Action, or
no,
do you just play?
I like it pretty.
How do you do that without clickety clacking on the frets?
Well, I like it pretty high anyway.
Okay.
I like not terribly high, but I like my Action a good bit higher than Paul does. For example, he likes low Action, and it's just a preference thing.
Yeah, but he plays through a Helix. You know what I mean?
I like to get in there and dig on most guitars for. It just tonally there'll be some sweetness there that you might not have on a guitar that has lower Action. For me, anyway, that's just my personal preference.
Yeah, it's nice when they fight you a little bit. Like when you're playing slide, do you have a little slap delay or like a long delay? You put anything on like that on there?
No. Well, sometimes there's a couple songs where I will. There's some delay with the slide, and it'll be a longer delay. But not much, and I will use that clone pedal to give it a little more. There's a little more compression and a little more gain there, and even you can turn the volume knob and lose some of that gain, but still kind of retain some of that compression and some of that power, so you can keep the sustain for the slide. But as I say that, I watched Derek Trucks play through basically. He likes a super reverb. That's his sort of the 6L6 amp. And he plays with really low Action, and it sounds like he really likes for his slide to hit the frets, and it sounds cool. You can hear him sometimes, like there's a strange little nuance that happens when he plays, and he has no problem whatsoever with it. So, but he's the king, so who knows?